Hi, this is John Paul R&D, and I am doing my tempo run for the day. It will just be a short 3 kilometer run. Hi guys, this is John Paul R&D, and I just finished my short 3 kilometer tempo run. Let me just take a rest, and we will be talking about body fat percentage. Hi guys, this is John Paul RNG. I just finished my short 3 kilometer tempo run. So for today, we will be having a very interesting topic. Yes, it's all about weight management. But wait a minute, I'm not just going to talk about how to gain weight or how to lose weight or what are the foods that we need to, avoid in order for us to gain weight or in order for us to lose weight. Rather, we will be discussing something I believe which is not typically discussed. It's all about your body fat percentage. So we will be talking what's the ideal body fat percentage as well as how do we compute it. So tune in for our discussion, and I hope you will be subscribing. Do not forget to subscribe. Click that subscribe button and that notification bell as well so that you will always know if we have new and interesting topic about nutrition, health, and fitness. Alright? See ya, and we will be starting. Okay, so we are ready to start about our discussion on the ideal body fat percentage. You know what? I remember was that around 5 or 6 years ago when I was invited to speak or to discuss about weight management or being obese. I talked about the ideal body fat percentage. But I'm pretty much sure in the internet you've read a lot about what's the ideal one. And sometimes you get pressure that I need to get 10%, 11% for me to become healthy. So let's discuss what actually is the healthy body fat percentage. There are different literatures. And when we talk about body fat percentage, we are not just going to talk about a certain exact percentage. There's actually a range. And what is that range? There are some literatures that I was able to research on. So I'm actually having my sort of online class set up here. So that, as I mentioned, I think I mentioned to you last time, I'm a professor. So I have my mini classroom for my online classes. There are different literatures I mentioned earlier, but what I'm going to share to you is actually from the American Council of Exercise. On exercise, I mean body fat categorization. So, first and foremost, let's discuss. There's what we call unessential fat. When you say essential fat, it means these are the fat that the body needs. Alright, let me just clarify that. The body requires fat. Alright, there are, the term for that is adipose tissues. We can find fat in our heart, in different parts of our body, let's say in our intestine and even in the underneath the skin. That's actually part of the body. That's important. That serves as an insulation, and fat in itself actually has a important role in the body. I mean, I teach nutrition as I've mentioned to you, and next week, or I think this week, I'll be discussing all about the macronutrients in one of my nutrition classes. And one of the major functions of fat is that it actually carries very important vitamins such as vitamins A, D, E, and K. But I will be discussing that on a different topic. But for today, what I would like you to understand is that there is actually a range. Alright? There's a difference between the fat percentage required or needed for men compared to that of the men. Or for the women, I mean. So, for essential fat, women, okay, please do not get mad on us, but you need this because you need more fat for let's say, if you will be getting pregnant, you need more fat for you to be able to have your baby. So for women, it's actually 10 to 13% fat. Right? So if you have, that's for essential fat, by the way. And for men, the essential fat is 2.2 to 5%. essential fat. But of course, we are not after much more about what is the essential fat. John Paul, what I would like to know is what's the ideal fat for it to be considered healthy. Alright, okay. So, on the average, according to the American Council on Exercise body fat categorization, for women, that is between 25 to 31%. And for men, that is 18 to 25%. Now, you might ask, how will I know if I am within that range, I mean? So, we'll be discussing that later on. But for the meantime, what I would like you to understand, that is for normal people, meaning those who are not athletic, who are not into fitness. Now, how about those people who are working out, into fitness, right? Okay, let's say you're going to the gym and so on and so forth. For women, it's 21 to 24% body fat. While for men, the range is between 14 to 17%. Now, let me just say something here. Different books, different literatures, different, experts would be giving to you a different range. In fact, in one book that I am using, it's actually between somewhat around 15 to 19 or 20%. But for what I'm using right now from the American Council on Exercise body fat categorization, that is the range we're using. Now, how about for the athletic people, the athletes? Right? For women, it's 14 to 20% body fat. While for men, this is where you normally would be hearing, you need 10%, you need 11%, you need this percent, and so on and so forth. It's actually between 6 to 13%. Alright, so as long as you are between 25 to 31% for women and 18 to 25% for men, you are still on the right track. You still have the correct body fat percentage. Now, the next question is, how about for the obese part or the obese people? So for women, if it's 32% and above, that is actually obese for body fat percentage. And if it's 25% and above for men, that is actually already obese. Now, the next question is, how do we compute it, John Paul? That's what I would like to know. There are actually several methods. What we were taught in college before is what we call the Jackson and Pollock method, wherein you need to have a caliper. Okay? We use a caliper to measure skin fold thickness. Now, skin fold thickness in your triceps. Triceps? I'm having a little bit triceps. I've been working out. Your suprailiac, which is diagonal for parallel and superior for the iliac crest, and your thigh muscles. So here, the tummy and your thigh muscles, that is where you're going to use your caliper to measure the skin fold thickness. And then there's a computation for that. But, of course, we don't have a caliper now, so we won't be using that method. The other method that I've been also promoting is what we call the fat impedance, the bioelectric fat impedance test. This is one of the most accurate way of measuring your body fat percentage. But of course, it's a little bit expensive. Although, let me just say, there are some weighing scale. Of course, I'll not mention the brand, but we're also using this to assess our patients for nutritional assessment. There are particular brands wherein it will be able to measure your fat impedance. It's actually accurate. Now, I will not be discussing much more about fat impedance. What does it mean? But again, those are the two most accurate that I know. Now, there are two other methods I'm going to teach you. So what are those two other methods? Alright? The first one is what we call the US Navy method. But in this method, actually the formula is a little bit difficult. I'll show that to you. See the screen right now? That is the formula. There is logarithmic there. But of course, we are still going to try that. What we need is a what's this? A tape measure or a measuring tape. Why? Because in this method, you need to measure 3 parts of your body. Your neck, your tummy, and your thigh part. So, I will be using my body measurements to check if I am actually within this specific range. Alright? One moment! And we're back! So we are now going to use the US Navy method for measuring the body fat percentage. And then I have a measuring tape here. So, okay guys, I'm a nutritionist but I'm still working on my tummy area because of the quarantine, I gained some weight in my tummy area. So, I am trying to lose that. Okay, I've been working out seriously for me to lose that. But the good news is I've lost some little bit of my tummy already. Okay, so let's start. So first things first, you need to measure. I think I mentioned earlier the tummy area. You don't need to measure the tummy area. You just need to measure. I mean the neck area as well as the waist. So it should be in centimeters. Okay. So let me just measure first my neck area. Alright. Okay. So my neck area is 40.5 centimeters. For my, yeah, you need the waist, I mean, not the hips. You need the waist. Oh my gosh, I am going. The world will know what's my waistline. Okay, this is so embarrassing. Okay, fine. But the waistline, when you measure the waistline, by the way, it should be on the navel part. Not here, alright? It should be on the navel part. Okay. Actually, the best time to measure your waistline, according to research, is during the morning when you have not eaten anything yet. Because of course, when you have eaten something, it will be in your stomach and your tummy, so it will add some inches or centimeters. Okay. Oh my! Alright, so I lost half an inch already. So it's 85 centimeters. Alright, so there's actually a website, no? But, I think, yeah, that's the measurement. I'm showing now to you the formula if you want to do the logarithmic part. Okay, fine. But according to this one, let me just try that here in the internet, ano? Alright? Ano is a Tagalog word. Why did I say that? I'll write my age, of course, I won't mention my age. And my weight in kilos. Alright, currently I'm 70 kilos. And my height, I am 176 centimeters. And my neck, I mentioned earlier, is 40.5. Alright. Oh, what moment? And my waist in centimeters, what is that again? I forgot. Let me just check again. That's 85. So my waist is 85 centimeters. So let's calculate! Alright! According to the body fat US Navy method, I am 14.8. So, wow! Wow! Am I in the, what do you call this? Fit or athletic? Let's just check. Oh, I'm in the fit. Yay! I'm in the fit. Okay, according to the American Council an exercise body fat categorization, I am on the fit part. Okay? So fitness. My body fat mass out of the 70 kilos, body fat mass is around 10.3. My lean body mass, basically the muscles parts, is actually 59.7 kilograms. And total ideal body fat for a given age, my age, is 15%. So I'm still within the range. Now, the other method that you can actually use is what we call the BMI method. So, wait, I am just going to sit for us to discuss the BMI method. So, it's now time for us to compute our body fat percentage using the BMI method. So here's the formula. Alright, the formula is so simple for men. It's the quantity 1.2 times your BMI plus the quantity 0.023 multiplied by your age minus 16.2 for men and minus 5.4 for women. So earlier I computed already my BMI my body fat percentage using BMI method, and it's 19.89, or earlier in the internet calculator it's 19.9, so it's the same. So using the BMI formula, I am not in the fitness level. I am now in the average level. So in that case, if I want to lose or if I want to get that fitness level of body fat percentage, well, I need to lose some body fats, right? I need to lose a lot, not really a lot, but some body fats here in my tummy area. Because normal, to tell you the truth, my normal weight, well, I'm not that, buff or muscular. My normal weight actually is just ranging around 67 to 69. Well, I'm just using 72, but there was even a time I reached 70. 70, I mean, not 72, 70. But there was even a time I reached 72. So that's actually a bit big for me, especially my tummy area. My normal waistline is actually around 31 to 32. Now it's 33.5. But still good. Right? Again, I can do something about it by exercises. So that's it. So, well, I may not get the fitness part, but what is important is that I am still in the average part. In fact, this is the, unfortunately, this is the highest body fat percentage I have had in years. Because normally my body fat percentage is actually ranging I mean, between 13, 13 or 14 to 17. So the fitness level. But now, because of the quarantine, I've been eating a lot, so I think I gained weight. That's why I'm back to running. That's why I am your R&D, your runner, nutritionist, and your developer. Now, so what if you are not within the normal range? So that's the question we have to answer. I think what is important is for you to understand that there's a healthy way of losing weight. Or losing fats, I mean, or burning fats. Do not get frustrated if, oh my goodness, my body fat percentage is not 11 or 10 or 12 or whatever, just like what you're seeing in those, buff guys or muscular men and women. What is important is that it's within the normal range. Because as long as it's in the normal range, then you are not at risk at all of cardiovascular diseases and other problems. Now, question is, how do we lose it? That would be our next topic. So please do not forget to subscribe again and click that notification bell so that you will know if we have great and new topics about body weight management, health, nutrition, fitness, and food, and everything in between. Okay? So again, what is important is as long as for men, if it's between 18 to 25% body fat, and for women, it's between 25 to 31% body fat. That's the average. According to the American Council of Exercise Body Fat Categorization, then you are still within the normal range. I'm showing now to you another body fat percentage by Jackson and Poland. It actually is, I think it's better because of the age categorization. For my age, I'm not in normal. Well, still within the normal age. According to here, for 20 to 39 years old, for men, it's between 8% to 20%, so I'm still within normal. And for women, it's 22 to 33%. If you are 40 to 59 years old, for men, it should be 11 to 22%. And for women, it should be 24 to 34% body fat. And if it's your 60 years old and above, it's 13 to 25% for men and 25 to 36% for women. Right? By the way, the more you age, the more fats that you will have. Right? Because metabolism actually slows down. There's actually a research that says that you will gain weight, alright, the moment you age, you reach this certain age, which we will be discussing in our next topic. Alright, so that's it. So I hope you learned something. So what is important is, again, you are in the normal body fat percentage. Now, if you're athletic, I don't have problems with that. I also would like to lower down to 15 and to the not 15 but to the 14 to 17% fitness. I'd like to be in my old build before, but With my age, it would be difficult, but again, with proper nutrition, with being physically active, alright, and with proper knowledge on health and nutrition, you will be able to achieve a healthy body. So again, this is John Paul R&D, and do not forget again to subscribe and like this video also. So please subscribe or follow me in my IG account of the same name, John Paul R&D, and in my Facebook page, it's me, John Paul R&D. Right? Thank you so much. See ya on our next topic. This is John Paul R&D again, saying keep safe, keep healthy, and keep strong. Bye!